Today's episode isn't about a particularly notable storyline or memorable moment. It's not something that stands out or that it will be easily Googleable, but it means something to me. Recently I was watching the Royal Rumble from 1995, and there's one particular match that stands out. It's the Undertaker versus I.R.S, Irwin R. Schyster. Now to me, this match represents wrestling as a whole. It's absurd, it's crazy, it makes no sense, but it's fun. You see, I.R.S is a tax collector. That's his whole gimmick. He's a number cruncher, he wears a shirt and tie, and he carries a briefcase, he has glasses, he's good at math. He's a bad guy, and he's good at math. That's his whole character. Obviously the name is a clever play on words, Irwin R. Schyster, I.R.S, like the dreaded government bureau or whatever it is, and Schyster being, a nice word for a Jew. And he's fighting the Undertaker, who is this, undead, not quite zombie, but definitely not alive. I mean, do dead people even pay taxes? I.R.S's whole shtick was that he was punishing wrestlers for avoiding taxes and not paying what they should be, so he would beat them up. The Undertaker's dead. Dead guys don't even pay taxes, to the best of my knowledge. What could I.R.S possibly be upset about? It's literally the only person on the entire roster who doesn't pay taxes. It's also important to notice that the accountant was the heel and the demon was the good guy in this altercation. And look, the match was what it was. It wasn't anything special. It's actually really stupid when people say was what it was. Of course, what else is it gonna be? It is what it is. It's the most redundant, stupid thing to say. Anyways, The Undertaker was accompanied to the ring by Paul Bearer, while I.R.S was accompanied to the ring by the $1 Million Man, which is weird that the $1 Million Man and I.R.S had such a strong partnership, because I.R.S was all about taking money from people and making them pay their taxes. You would think that he would be the $1 Million Man's worst nightmare, a guy making that much money, millions of dollars. Lord knows what sort of tax evading the $1 Million Man has done. I want to see that receipt for the $1 Million belt. I don't know if Virgil was on salary or if that was under the table. It's wild to think that Irwin Schyster managed to travel around and pursue a wrestling career at the same time as his government accounting job. And look, at the end of the day, another dumb saying, what does that even mean, at the end of the day? The Undertaker ended up winning the match, but that's pretty much irrelevant. The fact that the government tax collector and the undead demon fought each other on television for us to watch is a wonderful thing. I don't care who wins. I want to see the vampire beat up the accountant.